Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our mini-series where we go through some of the Sons of Pitch arrangements from last year and kind of just talk about how we put them together, how they came to be. So this is probably going to be the last one of this mini-series. In the future I might do some more if you guys are enjoying these videos. But yeah, we're going to dive into I Don't Care today, which is on our album Covers Volume 3. So please do go and check it out. So, I Don't Care, big tune, Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran. So this one came about because, well, actually it was a week where we weren't all together. I was down at home, Bells was up in Manchester and the other boys were in Birmingham, but we basically caught wind that Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber were releasing a track and we were like, okay, they're two of the biggest names in pop music at the moment, so it would be a great idea to kind of jump on that and get it out as quick as we can. So we kind of set ourselves a little challenge. And basically, we knew it was being released on the Friday, and there wasn't a way of listening to it before then. And we just thought, you know what, Friday, let's set aside to just see if we can knock out the full video in a day. So that's what we tried to do. So this arrangement, literally, well, Friday morning, woke up about 7:30, listened to the song for the first time for about half an hour, and then between about 8 and 12, I kind of bashed out this arrangement. So this is very different from some of the others, which take weeks and weeks, whereas this one literally was arranged in 4 hours. So yeah, you'll see some of the tips and tricks I use to kind of keep it feel like it's progressing, and kind of some easy ways of adding some interest and things like that into the arrangement. But yeah, it's a really good one to look at because, like I said, I only arranged it in 4 hours, so I kind of had to keep thinking on my feet, and it was very much about what could I add to add some variety, but also what ideas that I've already got, that I've started with, can I then develop to use as basically a new idea, or to add some interest to the arrangement. So it's a good one to look at. The videos to look up on YouTube will be in the description above, so please do check that out first, because then you get a real feel for the song. Check out the Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber version, check out our version, and then you can really understand where this whole thing's coming from, and it will make the video make a lot more sense, and I'm sure you'll get a lot more out of it that way. So let's start here. So the main thing with this arrangement is and it was the same when I first listened to the song, it has a very distinctive sound and a few things in the track that really stick out. And the main one is the synth, the dong, 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 dong. That's kind of running the whole way through. And then the other thing is that kind of duh, 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 the kind of bouncy backing. And that kind of, this is one of those songs that, unless if you were completely spinning it on its head, they're the kind of elements you just want to, you initially hear it and you go, I pick up that, I pick up that. And if you kind of have a song like that, another good example is Uptown Funk that we did way back when, but that's got that do, 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 that everyone instantly recognises. And if the song has got that in already, that's kind of a gift for an a cappella arranger, because it's like, you know what, let's build it around that, because that's what people are going to recognise, that's what people are going to want to hear. So in this case, that was those kind of offbeat bounces and that synth line that goes through. So that's kind of where we start in verse 1. At a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie yet. Wondering if I can sneak out the. So you can hear Josh on the offbeats, the offbeat kind of bass, and then I'll do the synth at the top. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. So yeah, so here, really that was kind of the only foundation I wanted for this first bit. So then what I did here was Mide on the track, on the actual track, the beats and Mide here, he comes in right at the beginning on beat 1, so you can hear this here. So you can hear Mide hits that. Let me see if I can give a count in. Yeah, so it'll be 2, 3, 4. So Mide comes in right on beat 1, and then there, the issue with that is that the synth comes in not on beat 1 because it's dong dong. The bass dum dum that's the wrong key, but you get the vibe. Can't sing that low. But the bass doesn't come in on beat 1 either. So, and neither does the solo. I'm at a party I don't wanna be at. So it's only Mide that comes in on beat 1. So actually we only had bells left, and basically for me that was kind of a sure indicator that I needed to put Bellum on beat 1, just because if not, you just get Mido coming through. So you've got to be looking at these kind of gaps in the arrangement, think about where all the parts are, and that for me was an obvious gap where it wouldn't be strong enough if it was just Mido coming in. This is what Bellum's doing. Turn down me and Josh. So basically, you just kind of use that. He's kind of just doing a dong, 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 dong. So Bellum almost is just kind of sitting at the bottom, but he's adding that punch on beat 1, just so it's not just Mido bringing us all in. And then also, you know, he's just adding to the texture in the background. And with all these sounds, you can hear, like we said in the previous videos, that they're all starting with a D, because it's quite a rhythmic section. You want that definition on when the note starts, so you want to put that D, D, or a hard consonant on the start. So everyone's on a dong, 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 or a dong, dong, dong. Everyone's got that D to really define where the rhythm is. So you get this nice rhythm. You get these nice rhythms just bouncing off with us through. So yeah, so that's kind of all that really happens for that first bit of the verse. So we'll move on.
Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say shall we dance? Oh yeah, you know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I'm fitting at this party. Everyone's got so much to say.
Yeah, so here all we've done is basically, because that first section everyone was on really short notes and it was all really kind of rhythmic, just for a bit of variation and a bit of a feel of a step up and kind of fill out the sound a bit, we've just gone to ooze, me and Bellum in harmony, just to make those short notes into a longer note so it sounds like it's changed. And just, yeah, to thicken it up, just step up a bit and add some variation.
Everyone's got so much to say. I always feel like I'm
then we drop back into the rhythmic bit just for the chorus. Just for, again, nice little drop back in. And here we go.
'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. And you make...
So this bit, yeah, this is again kind of a good example that I said in the other videos, where it's basically, this is us in our 3-part harmony again. We're singing very softly here, so it's not as big as it could be. But like I said before, this is kind of the fullest sound we can give between the 3 Joes, because, you know, we're all singing the same thing in 3-part harmony, so the harmony's thick, and also, well, as thick as it can be. And also the, you know, we're all singing the tune, so it feels like there's a lot of, it almost feels like there's 3 soloists, which is quite nice. It really brings everything to the front. So that's just, again, used in this case to kind of step up and distinguish from the verse. And again, it's a little bit thicker than what we've had before. We've gone from those individual synth lines to then a 2-part harmony and now a 3-part harmony. So it's still about stepping up and thinking of how you want the piece to be shaped.
'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah.
I mean, Josh and Mido are basically still doing the same thing here.
And you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal.
And then dropping back into the rhythmic vibe again.
With my baby, yeah.
Verse 2.
We had a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to top up, we can't hear it.
Sorry, just turn Heinzie up, you can't really hear him.
We had a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to top up, we can't hear it ourselves. See your lips about it.
Yeah, so that little bit's just like a little interlude. Again, just to add some variety. What we've done there is because the whole song's kind of been based on this off bouncy rhythm, the duh, 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 duh. So this bit literally just takes it straight. So it's all on the beat. It's just duh, duh, duh. So that was, where's it go? Duh, 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 duh. All the notes are just on the beat.
We had a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to top up, we can't hear it ourselves.
Just because we've had it so bouncy and offbeat, that just takes it back onto the beat, which is really nice. A little bit of variety, and then again you get the switch back into the offbeat, which again just kind of spices up the tune and the arrangement.
See your lips, I'd rather kiss them right back. With all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety, but I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what?
It's a little nice change of chords there, just for a bit of fun and getting Josh involved, just to make it feel a bit different.
Crippled with anxiety, but I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kind of crazy because I really don't know.
Nice harmonic change
Make
there.
it better like that. Don't think we fit it.
So let's skip ahead a bit. So I'm sure you all, well, I'm sure a lot of you noticed that. That's a little reference to one of Justin Bieber's other tracks, Sorry. Just with the trumpet reference. Just a nice little Easter egg to throw in. you know, for the people who get it, it's a nice little, oh, I recognise that song. A nice little tie together some of Justin Bieber's other songs to this track. So that's a nice little addition there.
But now I think that we should stay.
So then we just kind of take it all back down, just to have a bit of variation here for the bridge.
Like you're the only one here.
And then just one by one, building up.
You, baby, I don't care. I don't like nobody but you. I hate everyone here.
Just keep building up.
I don't like nobody but you, baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah.
So this bit here, this is now chorus 2, I guess. Yeah, chorus 2. So this, you'll notice again, we're back to that 3-part harmony, which is kind of, this time it's a lot bigger because we're singing a lot louder, but we're also singing it higher. So basically what we've done here, this is a really useful tool, and we use this quite a lot actually. It's also our arrangement of Senorita does this, where me and the 2 other Joes are singing something earlier in the song, and then we come back to it later. But what we've done is we've all jumped a harmony up, so we've basically all jumped up a third. So it all just sounds higher and a bit bigger. And that's a really easy trick to kind of just make, the next time something comes round, it makes it feel different, but it also gives it a lift from the first time, a really easy trick to do. So I'll give you a direct contrast there for with us 3, with the 3 Joes, just so you can really hear that.
Yeah, when I'm with my baby, yeah.
There we go.
All the bad things
So that's chorus 1. There we go.
When I'm with my baby, yeah.
2,
When
1.
I'm with my baby, yeah. You, baby, yeah. When I'm with
2.
my baby.
So yeah, you can kind of hear the differences there, where we've started here, moved up, just gives it more oomph, allows us to sing it a bit bigger because it's higher in our range, and that's just a nice way of stepping up the second time something comes around, like I said before.
Yeah, when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. And you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. When I'm with my.
So let's go back to that little bit there. Just a nice.
I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby.
Again, there you can kind of hear that that semitone clash there, which you know, is the kind of thing, like I said, we used in Sigur Rós. Just adds a bit of intensity, nice for a build-up moment. So that's a good tool to use.
When I'm with my baby.
Then Josh here has just kind of gone into longer notes, just to thicken that texture a bit. Before he was just on the dum dum dum, and now he's dum 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 dum. Just changing the rhythm up there, just to. This is the end, you know. This is the biggest bit, so it's really just to thicken up the feel there. And then me and Bells are just getting higher and higher. So yeah, so just use here, like I said, this was kind of the biggest part of the song. So just use people's ranges. The fact that, you know, me and Bells there are going right up to the top of our chest voice range, so that it's really, you know, it naturally singing higher sounds bigger and louder. So that's just a good tool to use. If you want something to sit a bit lower, maybe set it a bit lower. If you want it to feel really big, use the higher part of your voice. And then just back to the original groove. Nice return to the start, just settle in again, which is a nice little trick. I always like doing that, especially if it's got a really strong groove like this song does. It's nice to kind of end up where you started, because, you know, a lot of this music is about kind of starting in a place, going on a long journey where you go up and down, and then it's always nice to kind of return back to where you started, return home. So play it one more time. Yeah, it's really nice change back into the original. So yeah, there you go. That is I Don't Care. So that all came together, like I said, that the arrangement came together in 4 hours, and then basically we just I sent all the demos to everyone, and they recorded themselves, sent it back to me, and then me and Mark's our amazing sound guy who does all our live shows. So I'm sure some of you have seen him before, but he basically was sat there mixing it all together while I was editing it and putting everything in the right place, and I was just sending it over and he was adding it in. And I think like I said, we started, I guess, at about 7:30 in the morning, and I think we finished it by about 11, half 11. So it was a long day, but we got it out, and we got it out on the day that the track came out. So it was a big achievement, and yeah, a really fun song. Please, like I said before, check out Covers Volume 3. This is one of the tracks on it, so I hope you enjoy that, and I really hope you've enjoyed this mini-series where we've just looked back at some arrangements. So that's it for now, but hopefully when we do some more in the future, or I might go back and do some other ones if I can find the bits and pieces for them. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed these, and it's been lovely spending this time with you all, and I will see you soon. Bye!